Hey everybody, it's Stephanie, your in-house poultry expert with Hatching Time. And today I want to talk about our humidity system, the Humisonic, and how it compares to other incubators. What I want to start by saying is how I have experience with this. So previously to owning my two CT120s, I own two other cabinet incubators, which are two of the biggest names on the market outside of Hatching Time and Cimuka. Both of those units use a water tray for the bottom of them, kind of similar to what you see here. And in both of those units, the first unit that I owned is one of the big names in hatching, and my hatch rates in that incubator never got above 80%. The second cabinet incubator that I owned was a smaller name, smaller manufacturing cabinet incubator, and my hatches in that started off really great, really strong, around 90-95%, and then over the course of 2 years slowly dropped down below 80%. Now, with both of those units, they both had the water tray system humidity in the bottom. So what does that mean? That means a tray like this, and then of course I would use things like wicking pads to raise the humidity when I needed to raise it, and having to use hydrometers to read the temperature, the humidity, all of those things, complicated. When I switched to my Hatching Time Cimuka incubator, I was really impressed with the fogging Humisonic system that it operates with. It has, the tank at the top, auto feeding down, and then pumping humidity into the unit as it's needed. And I really love this system for two reasons. Reason number one, I can fill this tank at the top with water and not have to worry about it for anywhere from 4 days to a week, depending on the time of year, humidity levels outside, and things like that. Other companies do have the feeder systems like this, but they do not have the Humisonic unit. So the benefits of this is that fogging vapor that goes into the incubator. It's not heated vapor, it's just a fine mist, and the fan allows it to equally disperse the humidity throughout the incubator, allowing for every area of this incubator to carry the same amount of humidity, so you don't have fluctuations from the top to the bottom, front to the back, or anything like that. The other really nice thing about this unit is you don't have this tray full of water sitting in the bottom, of course, unless you want it to. And one of the reasons I like not having this tray in the bottom is that because when you have something like this, like setting water in the bottom of the incubator or the wicking pads, in my opinion, that is a great place for bacteria to build up. So if you're not cleaning this or changing your wicking pads, you're having bacteria inside of your incubator, which obviously can affect your hatching rates. Now, temperature is very important when we are hatching our eggs, but in my opinion, more important than that is your humidity. Eggs that are kept at proper humidity are able to make it out of the shell. So when we have these trays of water sitting in the bottom and nothing inside of the incubator to regulate the amount of humidity, and you're having to constantly monitor it, then you can see your inconsistency in your hatches. With the CT model incubators, the HBs too, as well, all of our incubators, we have this Humisonic unit which digitally reads the humidity both inside and outside of the incubator via sensors. One, the external sensor is at the top of your incubator. The internal sensor is in the center inside, as you can see right up there, reading your inside readings and your external readings, and therefore the computer in this unit is able to read it and give you the perfect humidity setting all the time within your incubator. This puts Cimuka ahead of the game because it's keeping the most stable environment for these eggs all the time. All of that being said, you're more than welcome to use this humidity tray in the bottom if you need to raise your humidity. Personally, I never use this, but if you have something happen to your Humisonic unit, it also serves as a backup humidity system until you get replacement parts. Once again, thanks for watching, and as always, if you have any questions or content requests, please drop them below in the comments, and we'll see you next time.